Guy? It's perspective.
Zit je de micro aan?
Actually, I think the right screen is what we see, right?
Yes, correct. We are live.
Are we live, Guy?
Yes, we are.
Amazing. So, without fancy introductions, so welcome back, everyone. Today at Robocup, different setting. Normally we're in the corner at the other side, but we had to move because Tech United is playing a lot of games here on this field, so we want to stay here. We just had two very exciting games. One against Portugal, Team Kambada, one against China, Team Water. We can definitely see the teams improve. It's the second day now, second round robin day. We can see a lot of issues being solved and the games are getting more beautiful. And hopes are high to see beautiful semi-finals and beautiful finals. But let's talk about the two games that we just saw. First, Holland-Portugal, then Holland-China. And in this first game, a victory for Team Kambada from Portugal. Congratulations!
Thank you so much.
There is still a bit of problem solving going on. Robots being taken off the field, being repaired during the games.
Yeah, but I think it's getting steady actually. Of course, I think the problems were mostly regarding the goalkeeper from Tech United. From our side, as far as I remember, we had to took one robot only throughout the game.
Okay.
Which means that they are getting more steady and robust. And so things are improving, as you said.
But you have solved your distant shot. Yesterday we saw the long distance shots bumping over, going wide, and today you were very accurate.
Yeah, but we are still working on that.
Even better?
We hope so, at least. Yeah,
okay.
Definitely. Because at least, for instance, in this game, we had at least two situations where we have a shot from the penalty point, and clearly there's not correct evaluating, and the robot was not correctly evaluating, and the result was not the one that I expected. That is a goal. From the penalty shot, we should get a goal anyway. So it means that we still have to pinpoint this particular cases, and maybe tomorrow, because still have one day to play and evolve before the semifinals and finals. Maybe it'll be even better. Let's see.
But it does look like it's going to be these three teams again. It's going to be the Chinese Water, the Portuguese Kambada, and the Dutch Tech United. Or are there surprises in the other teams?
Okay. From one side, let's say that, from my point of view, of course, that Falcons are keep improving, which is really nice. Falcons also from Netherlands. And they are doing a great job, and the question, of course, is the other teams also improve. So those teams that are for a long time in the tournament and have evolved throughout time are still ahead, let's say, in terms of performance than the other teams. But the gap is getting smaller, I would say.
Smaller throughout this tournament or year after year?
Year after year, and even this tournament.
Oh,
and in particular, the game that is going right now, for instance, is being a surprise because Falcons are winning against Newport from China. Mm-hmm. So it's good news for them, I'd say. Okay.
Okay. Great. Wouter, we have seen some issues with the goalkeeper. What was going on there? It was driving into its own goal?
Yeah. That's something due to localization, or I should say no localization. We are working on improving our localization for all robots. And we found actually that our improvement also affected the keeper in a different way than we expected.
Oh, okay.
So that was actually why our keeper was not finding its correct position in the goal, and he sometimes bumped into the goal. Yeah, that means we have to take that robot out. Mm-hmm. And that's why Kambada got some great shots at our goal.
Yeah.
Without a goalkeeper. Yeah.
Then in the second game you played against the Chinese team, Walter, there were some rumors that you were trying out new software. Is there anything you can say about this now with one of your competitors standing next to you?
No, we always try to solve these small bugs. So, for example, what we did improve on was the positioning of the keeper. We saw in the match with Kambara, and we felt it, that it was really important that the keeper could actually find his position. So we solved that issue, that bug, and that was replaced in the match versus China. Other than that, some small changes might have been done, but nothing really important.
The game against
Liv is referring to the fact that, and I said on the show, you were all standing beside the line, all team members, and you almost seemed nervous. And for me, with my experience, that means that you did something and you are looking for, okay, will it happen and will it work? So that's why we thought, okay, there's some experimental software going on, and we saw a long pass, it was accepted beautifully, and a quick shot on the goal, and you all cheered like you won the final. So surely something happened there, right?
No, yeah, well, actually not. We were just very happy that everything worked out and that our keeper stayed in its goal and didn't go out. So that's probably why we were a bit nervous. Does everything go well with the keeper? Do we still remain localization with the other robots? So yeah, I think that's why we cheered that hard. No experimental software.
There were a few issues. I think one thing that we saw, that's when your robot is turning with the ball, it tends to lose the ball. We saw several robots do this. Is there a solution for this?
Yeah, we hope so. No, we have to test our ball handling calibration again. Our ball handling system, and then calibrate it again probably. Maybe in some collisions with other robots, then mechanics get shifted a little bit, and the control algorithms have some difficulty really achieve their performance, meaning that they don't lose the ball. Okay. And that's probably the cause of that.
Okay, but because your game against China, the first half looked quite easy for you, and you scored 3 goals, and then the second half you got a lot of pressure from the Chinese team. Wow. Why did it shift? Was it something that they changed or something that you changed?
Because we didn't change. If I remember correctly, we actually didn't change anything. So I think it's due to the Chinese team that they made some changes. Yeah.
Okay, and they always keep one surprise for in the finals. That's what we learned in the past years.
Yeah, that's what we think in the past. So one thing which is good, usually if we would win all the matches throughout the whole tournament, that happened a couple of times, then the only match we didn't win was the final. Yeah. So luckily Kambara freed us from this winning streak, and now we've lost one. So we feel we've got a shot again at the final match and to win it.
Great. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for being here and
thank you.
Explaining us. And I think we got some beautiful days ahead of us with the quarterfinals and the semifinals and the finals.
We hope so. And let's not forget also that this is a new field, it's a larger field, which means that all the teams had to adapt to this one. Yeah. And the result after today is amazing because everyone is playing beautifully. So it's quite for this league and in particular, and taking into consideration the tight schedule that you are keeping or trying to keep, it's amazing. It's very good for this community.
You're playing a lot of games.
Yeah.
Of course, you need to adapt to the larger field, and we're seeing a lot of improvement from yesterday to today. So let's see how that translates into tomorrow. Right. Thank you for your time, and
thank you so much.
We'll be watching the games.
Yes, absolutely. Good, and the next thing we want to take a look at is another league here at the Robocup. So this is the robot cars, the wheeled robots, and at the other side of this venue we have the humanoid robots, the open platform humanoid robots. You've got humanoids that the universities buy, which are mostly the nows from SoftBank, and then you can also choose as a competing team to build your own humanoid robot. That is what is going on at that side. And we have invited a professor of the German team. They have an adult-sized humanoid robot, so that's really hardcore. That is a robot that is just as tall as an adult person. You have adult-size competitions here. You have teenage-size competitions, and then you have kid-size competitions. And they are they are the tiny ones. But let's take a look at one of these big robots and see how they work. We have Sweaty standing over there, so I think the camera can follow me along. Welcome.
Hello.
Mr. Wulker.
Yeah, Michael from Team Sweaty from the University of Offenburg.
Okay.
Well, up the Rhine near Strasbourg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And this is Sweaty,
Yeah.
our main person, of course.
So we are mainly following this mid-size league robot competition, but in this league, in the humanoid league, I think the mechanics, the controls, and the equilibrium are the center of the challenge.
Well, yes, it's the open humanoid leagues, and Sweaty is in the adult size league. So that's
Adult size.
It's adult size, and there are teen sizes and the kid size league. In the adult size league, we are 8 teams. Kid size are 16, and teen size are 6. All right, and open league means that all robots are completely self-designed, no commercial products, and Sweaty just has a PC as a commercial product, and everything else, that's the motors. We see some here, and we also see the explanation of Sweaty's name. You see this felt, and we soak this in water, and then the water evaporates and cools the motors, which we at times operate at almost 10 times the nominal
It's
values.
overclocked,
Yeah,
overclocked,
not
okay.
overclocked, overpowered.
Overpowered motors.
Completely. Yeah.
Okay.
And all these things, of course, the difficult part is the hip. It's
joint is-
spherical joint for a human, and we have to get all 3 degrees of freedom. This is a very elaborate setup. Of course,
And
Yeah.
his 6-pack or his 8-pack
this is an 8-pack.
is where the calculations are going on.
No,
together
not,
with the
not
PC.
at all. This
Oh, I
is
see.
just the power for most motors around here. Only the Shin motors have extra controllers. That's the power amplifiers and the motor controllers for each individual motor. And we have some little centralization in this board, which is the communication controller, coordinating all the motors, and the brain is slightly went down a little bit because
Okay.
this black box is a gaming PC. Because we need a fair bit of processing power for the vision, the cameras. We are working with neural networks for the recognition of the ball and the goalposts and elements, line elements on the player field. And this needs the graphics processing units, which are provided in this one.
Yeah. So I saw it walking around. The head is constantly moving, looking for the ball, and once it finds it, it's really fixed on it, and it turns with the body to always be fixed on the
exactly. It has to search for the ball. There are situations when the ball is obstructed by the other robot or the referee at times. The robot handler. What's important here with the adult size, there's still a person allowed behind the robot to catch it, because it's a costly disaster if ours fall over. Teen size and kid size robots, they have to get up by themselves. That's the rule, but these are still so difficult to build and to work with that we try to avoid crashes.
I saw it walk around. It has a very nice movement, and it's using its arms. It's swaying with its arms. Is it something that it needs to keep upright?
Not really. The arms are not so much for this occasion. Sweaty did conjurer tricks.
Oh.
He can do the card trick. He can do the top hat trick.
Wow.
And the oldest conjurer reported conjurer trick is the one with the tankards. So you have a ball, and it appears as if the ball penetrates through the tankards.
So he's a
And
magician.
yeah, magician conjurer.
Oh, well, amazing.
All right.
Okay.
And another, he also plays games with children. He knows the rock,
Paper, scissors,
paper,
rock,
scissors
Okay.
trick.
So it was not designed just for football playing then?
Well, we need public attraction, and we
course.
had a science slam, so the thing we couldn't play for football there. So
Yeah, I see.
we did something else.
Okay.
It's also talking at times. With the conjuring, it's been talking German. It can talk English. Last year in Nagoya, it could some Japanese.
Oh, wow.
And I prepared some conjurer talk for over here. And
Okay.
funnily, I found speech synthesis for the Quebecois
Oh, for the French,
over here, the French.
the French accent of Quebec.
Yeah, I first thought this is quite funny. I can't use this, and then I asked our French students, and they, it's
Yeah.
Quebecois, perfect.
Amazing. What do you think the next step is for adult-size Robocup games? Could
well, we
they
did,
get up themselves in time?
This will come, but that's probably not the first step. What we have this year is the first time so-called drop-in challenges, drop-in games.
How do they work, the drop-in games?
Dropping games is that we put, since some teams have 2 robots, even 3, but most teams just have 1, and then they are mixed together to make up a team with 2 robots against 2 robots, and this needs new interfaces and communications. Quite interesting, but it's quite nice to do the
I see.
drop-in games, and of course in the range of technical challenges which we have, it's always a little improvement. The technical challenges are very tough on the motors.
Yeah.
It's high kick, so that we lift the ball, which the mid-size league does very nicely, but we are still working on that. And the last one is to human or another robot kicks the ball, and then the robot has to try to goal
Return
kick.
it. Oh,
To
okay,
goal
I see.
kick. So
goal
it's
kick.
it's
Oh.
yeah.
A pass and then kick at
A
goal.
pass and
Oh, I see.
then goal kick. Yeah.
You've probably seen the amazing footage of the Atlas robot of Boston Dynamics going
sure.
around.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
were your thoughts when you saw it?
I always see the umbilical cord there.
Yeah, they're tethered.
There's always
some tethering.
most of the time tethered.
Yeah,
Energy. It's hydraulic. So
yeah. Last time I think the backflip it
this
did
is
was
of course.
untethered.
Yeah, but that's just think how long these maneuvers last, and
Yeah.
for our humanoids it means 10 minutes.
Okay.
Fully autonomous
Without
and
energy supply,
without
yeah.
energy supply during that phase. So it's demanding, and Atlas is quite heavy. I wouldn't want to be Atlas's robot handler.
yeah, I can imagine.
And our Sweaty is 26 kilo.
Okay.
That's for an adult. It's not good. 26 kilo at that height, but
Okay.
all right.
Thank you very much for the explanation. I think we have a short clip ready because we took some footage of all the different open platform robots here, and they all look very beautiful. So I think we have a small clip now about open platform adult size robots.
Thank you.
So that were some images of what happened today here at Robocup. We are already here at an empty pitch. Next game will be Tech United against Nubot, so Holland against China. We will start this game probably in 15 to 20 minutes, so you can come back here to our live channel to see Holland play against China in one of the final games of today. And then tomorrow we will start again, and we are working towards that final game. Please keep an eye on the timing for the semi-finals and the finals, because they will be the tight games and the beautiful games to watch. Thank you for watching now, and see you in 15 minutes for the next football match here.
ladies and gentlemen.
How is the sound?
We are about to go into the third game of the day for Tech United versus the team Nubot. I think the most difficult hordes. What's say?
Hurdles.
Hurdles, yes. The most difficult hurdles have been taken today.
Yeah. Or the most interesting ones.
Yeah.
The ones that teach you most.
There was a little stumbling, but one win and one lost. I don't think
Even the best horse stumbles sometimes, eh? We are
unsatisfied.
We're going for Louis van Gaal English here. The ball is round, Guy.
The ball is
Anything
round.
can happen. Has it already started?
No, it hasn't started
okay.
yet.
The robots were attacking Ferry. Ferry is running off field there. Ferry has number 42. He was the one who got the number 42. I wanted it. But,
You are a little jealous, huh?
Of course, I'm jealous of number 42. Oh,
So we are going into this game.
They're driving fast, the Tech United robots. They feel like playing a game. Oh, kickoff back and forth and long shot at the goal, but it hit the top of
really
the
high
goal.
shot.
Well, they feel like playing a bit of football. That's clear.
Well, Canberra managed to top the mega score of this tournament with 11-0 this morning. So if they want to keep ahead
against
they need-
Nubot or against
against Falcons.
Against Falcons.
So they need 12 goals to surpass Canberra again.
Okay. Let's see. Nice wide play. Now it's gonna turn and play it upfield. Nubot at the ball. So now Nubot is in orange, the Chinese team. What is that defending robot doing? Oh, it's driving to find a good position, and Tech United has the ball. Oh, whistle blown by the referee.
Two bots touching the ball. So good opportunity here for Tech United. It's Robodinho together with Van der Tandwiel in the front of the goal. So this should be a good thing.
Is it gonna come back or is he gonna turn?
Two.
He's gonna turn.
Oh,
but,
bad
well,
ball handling.
This turning is
Yeah.
quite difficult because it gives so much time to the defenders. But I guess this typical Tech United play of passing the ball and immediately receiving it back, maybe the other teams know it too well by now and they know how to defend against it.
Yeah, still, if you don't have good control of the ball, you won't be able to turn fast enough. And I think the tiki-taki soccer, as I called it in the past, is a nice goal
Was it a
inside
goal?
of the
Oh,
pole.
wow.
Yes.
1-0 for Tech United. The first goal of 12, hopefully.
I think they have to play a little faster if they want to get to 12, but
Yeah, we'll see.
yeah, we'll see. Of course, the team standing along the sidelines, checking what the robots are doing. They're not controlling them or anything. It's autonomous soccer, and it's all up to the robots to decide how to play and how to find that opening and score a goal, if possible.
Nubot looking for a player to play it to, another robot to play it to. Maybe going wide. Yes, going wide. Ball handling is not too well at the Nubot side, and intercepted by Tech United. Fast passing to the side. Poor ball handling there, and it shots at the goal, but it was too sharp. So there we go with the Chinese team. Nubot has the ball. It's a very slow pass. Turning around, passing to the other side. Oh, something is wrong with the kicking hammer there, I think. Driving over the line. Tech United can kick the ball in.
Yeah, seems there are some issues with the passing for the Nubot team. They're very, very hesitant to pass the ball.
Three defenders around that Tech United robot there. Is it gonna play a cross pass? That would be no. That will be difficult, I think.
Sassy, no, it's Van Perslucht here trying to find a man, or robot to pass the ball to, but Nubot tackled Van Perslucht and then got damaged themselves.
Keeps it in the play. Oh, nice 45, but
good play, good play.
The robot driving in there just couldn't get hold of the ball.
And over the line.
It looks a bit clumsy when a robot misses a ball like that, but at the speed that it was driving in, it's very difficult to get that right localization of a moving ball. Moving robot and a moving ball. It would have been very impressive if that ball handling would have worked.
Let's see how they can play from this corner. A nice
team putting it in the center,
great
and the attacker is
place,
moving in.
good
couldn't
move,
handle-
but
couldn't
great
handle the ball,
defense here. Great
In the
defense.
corner.
Now over the other side.
Trying to run.
Yeah, the defense is good from Tech United. Having one or sometimes two robots defending this kind of play.
We see the Tech United team there, all following the game, looking at what their robots are doing, and building up a checklist in their minds for what they want to improve for the next games.
Goal kick for Tech United.
There's an attacker very far upfield, and the ball goes all the way to him.
Oh!
A nice acceptance.
What a beautiful play.
Very long pass,
Yeah.
great acceptance, fast turning, and then a shot in the short corner.
And that's the speed that the shot is coming after the accepting of the ball. That's something that I haven't seen in previous years. It's something that has improved dramatically. And that's what they need to do. They need to find they need to increase the speed of the robots in general ways to stay at the top.
Nubot looking for another robot to play the ball to. Turning around, doesn't find an option.
Again, we're hesitant to pass the ball. Keeps turning with the ball, and
It has an option at the left, but doesn't seem to find it.
as long as he's turning with the ball, Tech
And
United
loses
doesn't
the
care,
ball.
right?
Okay.
And now the ball is
Loses
lost.
the
Who
ball
gets the
again.
ball? Fighting for the ball. It's
Dutch
Nubot.
robot not fast enough on the ball there.
Now there is a pass, but pass not accepted, and then it's Van Perslucht who touches the ball. Will the ball stay inside of the lines? Yes, it will.
Waiting for a Dutch robot to intercept that ball. Still Chinese team Nubot at the ball.
And then there was a whistle.
The ball
Free
wasn't
kick.
rolling, I think.
I'm not sure. I didn't. Yeah, we are not on alongside the field, so it's difficult to see. We only have the footage, but didn't look like there was a problem with ball holding. But still, a free kick here for Tech United.
Let's see what they can do. Now there's mostly a turn and a shot at the goal, and it's a goal again. Yes, that is clearly the new tactic for this year. Passing the ball, and then the receiving robot will turn very fast with the ball and have quite an accurate shot. Just right after the turn, a very accurate shot.
So if Nubot wants to stay in the game, they need to find that actual kick at the goal, because for now they get stuck at passing. But they do have a large amount of ball possession, so...
Oh, there Tech United gets the ball. Was it pushing by the Dutch robot? By the
Yeah, I
Chinese
think
robot?
the Chinese robot was a little too rough here in the play, and of course, they're having maybe a little bad luck with the referee because he's very strict on these things. But well, this is not a contact sport, so contact shouldn't happen.
Defending Chinese robot is very close to the ball there.
Yeah,
I don't know
he
if
has
it's allowed to be that close.
He has to move away.
It's too close. And they will have to take the robot out of the game because it was too close to the ball there. Probably a software issue. And so now we have Robodinho ready to take that free kick. Going to Van Perslucht. Van Perslucht turns around, but there's a defending robot already there, and the Chinese get the ball. And they seem to get stuck in this situation every time again, where the robot is staying on its own side of the field, looking for an option to play the ball to, can't find it, and then it turns around a bit more. And then mostly after a while it loses the ball. Let's go of the ball. Let's see what happens this time.
Well, it's the Moor standing here waiting for the ball to be free and play, and now it is. Will he act on it?
slow.
No, it's Robodinho here on the ball. He lost the ball. Now still fighting for the ball in the area of China. So, and a free kick was awarded.
A free kick for
I think
Tech
it
United.
was
I don't really know why.
for China, I think. Yeah, because Tech United was a little too rough here on the attack.
Okay. And the Chinese robot is coming back in the game, so it's 4 against 4 or 5 against 5 again.
Oh,
Now the Chinese are pushing each
now it's
other
going over the line.
out of the play, and something wrong with the localization probably of robot number 5.
Oh, great, tiki-taki.
Oh, nice
And go! Oh, and then he's in his own way.
Yeah, hits its own colleague in the face. 4 minutes remaining in this first half. 3 goals to 0.
Really weird bounce in the ball after they have passed the ball.
There's probably something
that's,
wrong with the
yeah.
hammers.
It's of course difficult to get control of a bouncing ball. But still, Tech United is not able to get an advantage out of that. Will they be able to attack onto the field of Tech United? Moving back further from the Tandwiel now threatening. Together with Robodinho, threatening to take over the ball. Ball now free in play. Again, China here with ball possession. Waiting for the pass. No, still hesitant to pass the ball. Yeah, definitely something wrong, and it has to be fixed for the second half. Will they be able to score a goal? Because I don't think they had any shots at the goal.
Yeah, I think it's something wrong with the hammer there. Either the software decides not to pass all the time, or it tries to pass and it doesn't work because there's something wrong with the hammer that has to kick the ball.
Yeah, and now it seems that number 2 has to be removed from play, so power player for Tech United. Let's see how they manage from this point. Again, Robodinho and Van Perslucht here in the far corner. It's Van der Tandwiel. Will he be? Oh, he loses the ball. And then I think the referee saw some, maybe some pushing, but I think they were both pushing in this case. Two minutes left to play in this half, and that was not okay. Referee pointing. Wouter has to take Robodinho out of the field.
Was too close. Was too close to
Yeah.
the Chinese robot when the free kick was taken.
So no more power play here. It's now an equal game. 3 players against 3 players. Of course, with both goalies still in their goal. Let's see how they can manage here. Now they are at Tech United's half. So will they be able to set up an attack here? Going over the right? No. Start to take the left, and then it's Tech United here taking the ball. Go for the ball. No, they let it go.
Why was it so slow?
Yeah, not sure why he let it go here, because he could have taken the ball. And they did manage to avert an attack from China here, and they have to try all over again.
And there it is again, the little loop turning around, not finding an opportunity to pass the ball.
So Tech United's tactic here is just to wait and see what happens, because as long as they are turning with the ball, then there's no danger for them. The ball is now free in play in the far wide corner, and now it's been driven over the line, which would mean a corner for Tech United, and that's always dangerous. We saw in previous matches that small angle from the side say that they managed to score the goal even in the shorter in the short in the lesser room of the player, while here are some robots running into the boarding. Wouter here is pushing it back into field. Normally you should take this robot out, so he's bluffing here. Is he? The ref lets
left.
Yeah, just a couple of minutes left. This last action of this half. And oh, I think it hit the goalie there. But a great play, 3-0 for Tech United in this first half, and let's see how they change the robots in the second half. Nubot, that is, of course, because they have some problems with the passing.
Yeah, you can clearly see the difference between Nubot and the big three, you could say, Tech United, Kambada and Team Water. That Nubot still doesn't have the same stability in its system yet. A lot of issues, some software issues with robots turning around, not finding the right position to pass the ball, and also some hardware issues. The fact that this passing didn't go too well, probably something wrong with the hammer. So it will be interesting to see if they can fix it during half time and have a better game after the break.
Yeah, so Tech United is still up for one other game, the last game of today against the Falcons from Veldhoven. Yeah, so if they really want to do some experiments, these will probably be the games that they can do. They have lost one game already today, so I'm not sure they will take the risk, but maybe it's okay to take the risk and be ready tomorrow to win all the games.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how they do.
There we have the wooden shoes of Harry again.
Harry's wooden shoes.
How was your jet lag, Guy?
I have a lot of problems in the morning, more than at home, but
okay. Getting out of bed.
Yeah. So going to bed is yesterday. I think it was 12 o'clock before we went to bed, and I didn't feel that tired, but yeah, it was okay. And then of course in the morning when you get up at 7ish, I think. Yeah. It's tough.
I get my afternoon dips.
You get your afternoon, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of one now, so if you're wondering why my eyes are almost closed and things like that, if you hear snoring in a few minutes, it's me sleeping off my jet lag. Good. This break will last for normally 5 minutes, but it takes a bit longer most of the time. So I think in 5 to 10 minutes we will be back with the second half of Tech United against Newport.
And we are back here for the second half. It's Nubot from China with the kickoff, and we have already started this match. And a high kick, will it go in? Oh, Van Sleutelen saves.
First shot on the goal, I think.
Yeah,
by,
first,
Nibbles.
yeah. So they seem
Hammers
to have
to be repaired. Now Attack United, are they going for the long pass? Whistle by the referee, I think it was pushing.
Yeah, pushing, yeah.
by the Chinese robot. The referee really doesn't like pushing.
Well, they had some bad experiences today with the pushing. One of their robots got damaged, and they tried to, ask the referee to give a yellow card for that, and he refused. But then another tackle happened, and another robot broke down. So, yeah, they had a rough morning.
A long pass by Tech United. And it's accepted well. Now see if it's gonna turn. Once again pushing. The referee is very severe on the pushing things. And of course the robots have been started, so I don't know if the team, the Nubot team, can do anything about it because the software is running now. Tech United going to pass the ball. Good acceptance, nice turn.
Shoot
It's
it!
waiting, it's waiting, it's
Oh,
waiting.
it's waiting too long.
Two robots on the ball, which is not allowed. You can see two Chinese robots there defending.
But this is a
can
great
only
opportunity for Tech United here.
You can only have one robot at a time putting pressure on the ball.
This has to be one of those tiki-taki moments. This is what they did so well in the past. And again, one,
Pass,
two, and
acceptance,
oh,
shot.
again, shot on their own player. And we heard Koen shout to Wouter in the first half, you should have fixed this. Will that be ready for the second half? Well, I think the answer is no.
So what had to be fixed? Not to shoot.
Oh, and then a part was lost for the referee, for the goalkeeper. I hope the referee doesn't lose any parts. Yeah, as soon as the pass is given, the other player shoots directly at the goal. But that would also mean, because it's a direct path with the starting robot who has passed the ball at first, he has to move away. And they did that really well in the past. But now they have already shot twice on their own player. That should never happen, of course, because you know where you're going to shoot, so make sure that your teammate is in there.
Yeah, of course.
The nice thing about the fact that the soccer ball, when it's rolling on the field, it will never wobble very much. It will always be a straight line, and that's, of course, nice to predict where the ball will be.
Yeah.
And that's what they use to position their robots. They don't have to see the ball. They only have to know when has it left and with what speed did I kick it.
Yeah, yeah. Throw in for Tech United. There it goes. Now turn. And
That was a dirty tackle.
once again pushing.
Oh yeah, there will be a card here.
And there's a yellow
It's a yellow card for robot number 5. Yeah. Just off the record here, between you and me, Lieve, I think the ref is still a little pissed about the game from this morning.
But who was pushing the Falcon? Because the referee is from the team ASML Falcon. Who was pushing ASML Falcon? Was it Nubot or was it Water?
It was Team Water, but I think it's just some residual aggression from this morning. It's coming out right now.
And that's a poor pass. Tech United has the ball. Can it turn and shoot?
Yeah, no goalie. No goalie.
There was no goalie, but Tech United player was going the complete wrong way.
Really sloppy second half. A lot of things happening, but
We should be careful not to have a Chinese versus European schism in this tournament,
why?
because the referee doesn't like the Chinese teams to push. So it could look like the Europeans are having their rules and the Chinese are having their rules.
Well, the Chinese teams have been known to have a little more aggressive style because they're simply faster and a little more heavy. So whenever they bump into other robots, they are the ones that win because they're heavier. So for them, it was never a big problem. And of course, that it is a non-contact sport, but still some contact is allowed, since it's difficult to program these avoidance algorithms.
It's inevitable.
Yeah. But if you get damage from it, or it happens in an obvious way that you know that they haven't seen the object, they will be removed from the game or get yellow cards. But there has to be some sort of penalty, of course.
China has the ball, turning around and trying to find a position to pass it to. Looks like the same issue again. The defending players not, the software not putting the player in a position to play a pass, and keeps turning around, losing the ball. So it's going to be a corner kick for Tech United in a good position. So short pass.
Oh, was
that
it
was a
awarded?
goal.
Yes, it was a goal.
Wow. So short pass, fast turn again, and a very hard shot in the short corner. 4-0.
Yeah, so Team Nubot just, I think they're on that same level, but
Oh, and Nubot is in front of the Dutch goal, but didn't manage to be really dangerous. Ball is out of play. It's going to be a goal kick, I think, by Tech United.
yeah, probably. I think the Nubot team is really on that edge of being with the top 3 contenders, but they just, it seems they in each match they lack in a certain area, which sets them back just one step. Because the scores are never that big. They don't lose with 9 or 10-0.
Yeah.
But
Long pass by Tech United, but the attacker was not ready to accept the ball. Nubot has the ball. Looking for the pass there, the defender looking for the pass, turning around, and there's the pass. It has the ball, looking for another attacker. And a high shot, bumping ball, but no problem for our keeper Van Sleutelen. But now the defender is too slow on the ball and the attacker catches the ball first. But luckily pushes it over the line, so it's going to be a goal kick for Tech United. Nice cross pass, good accepting of the ball. Is it gonna be a shot or a pass? Another pass, maybe to the other side. No.
Oh, beautiful!
Oh,
Beautiful double pass. And there's the 5-0 on the board.
Long shot. The keeper didn't move. Probably an issue there. It's they're going to take it to the side of the field.
Oh, that's never a good sign.
Maybe restart it or repair it.
7 minutes to play about now. Let's say 7 minutes. After this game, we will be online and live with Kambara versus Water. It will be the last match of Titans, so to speak, for today. Let's see how they compare to the match for yesterday. A lot of bumping here. It's like bumper cars, this game.
Yeah. Nubot even bumping each other. High ball again at the goal, but it went wide.
Some problems here with the ball localization, I think. Still, it's I think a ball. Oh no, it's now the ball's for China. Will they be able to score from this part of the field? No, it's still 4 defenders for Tech United, and they decided to go all the way back to their own half with the ball and then try to find an attack over the other side. A long pass, and Van Sleutelen saves. Will they keep the ball in play? No, they decide to let China take the ball and they drive it over the line. That can also be a tactic, of course. And we see here the goalie for the team Nubot trying to find his way to the goal, but he doesn't manage. All teams looking at the goalie. And the goalie has been taken out again. So they didn't fix it. They tried to put it back in play, but they didn't do it. A long pass over the field.
Turn by Tech United. No, it was a pushing, I think.
Yeah, 2 players here coming into 1 player for Tech United.
Okay.
It's Robodinho and Van der Tandwiel with the free kick. Van der Tandwiel on the ball.
Turns around
and
shoots.
without a goalie.
No goalkeeper.
Easy to do, right? You see, he's a star player. He can even score without a goalie. Everybody wants to do the kickoff. And now the ball is in play. Tech United immediately going for the attack. It's still China finding their way on the field, moving all the way back. Will he kick the ball? No. And now it's a very small, weak pass, and it's then
Tech United Robot wants to take over the ball
in a scrum, fighting for control.
Yet.
Yeah, it's De Moor. De Moor had some problems with the ball handling in the other matches, and now it seems he still has the same problems. 2 minutes left, 6-0. I think it will be another win for Tech United, but yeah, I see some more problems than I thought I would see during this game.
Yeah.
It's not going...
At the end of the second day, you really want things to be as stable as possible.
It's not going very smoothly.
Let's see if it can take the ball away. That doesn't seem to work. Just taking over from a Chinese robot.
Yeah.
When they are both on the ball, driving away with the ball, doesn't seem to work for Tech United in this game. And Tech United at the ball. Let's see what they can do. Oh, he lost the ball while he was turning. That was being pushed back. Chinese robot has the ball but loses it again. Can it keep it inside the line? No, it cannot. So that's a kick in. A throw in. Throw in for Tech United.
The ball handling, it's like two big wheels. They are being put on top of the ball. And they have friction, of course, with the ball, and you can turn them to have the ball roll into the robot. That's how they control the ball. So the one who has the best control and the best grip will be able to pull the ball the hardest. And Tech United was really good at that. So maybe it's a matter of fine tuning, as Wouter stated in our live show an hour ago.
Tech United robots moving in to defend there, and very strange positioning there by the Chinese robots. The second attacker was almost at the middle line and didn't move up to the goal of Tech United.
And so that's the end of the game.
6-0.
6-0. I think great game.
Good score, but not too confident, not too stable in the software and in the hardware.
Definitely not a great game, but one nonetheless. So 3 points in the pocket.
That's right. And the next game coming up is Kambada against Team Water. Very interesting for the Dutch team, because it's the two big competitors, I think, for the world title. That will be one coming Thursday. So stay tuned if you want to see the Chinese team Water against the Portuguese team Kambada, to see who's the strongest of the two. What do you think? I think Kambada was playing better today than Team Water.
Yeah, Kambada's really impressing me from the first day, and I think what we see normally in the tournaments is that Water is weaker and then grows really into the tournament, and most of the time At the half finals, they are the best. So yeah, it's. I think it all depends on what they can do tonight and show us tomorrow during the games. But for now, Kambara is using the increase of the field and the increase of the goal the best. They are really optimizing their strategy towards that kind of advantage. And I think that Tech United is also doing that with the long passes and the open positions. And I think these Chinese teams are still struggling how to incorporate these changes into their play. But I'm not sure how long that will take.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow they will show us what they got.
Bit of discussion here we can see between the referee and the Chinese team. Maybe
Yeah.
a disagreement there about the pushing that he was very severe on. But I hope that everyone comes to an understanding here so that we all have the same rules. We don't have different sets of rules while we are playing. Good, that was this game. The next one will be in 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
Yeah, so the teams here that are playing now haven't played the previous game, so most of the time it's maximum of 15 minutes before we start the game. And
yeah, we can already
I
see
don't
the
think,
players
it'll take
of
very long.
Team Water being moved on the field, so won't take too long. And then there's the next game, Team Water against Kambara.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's about time we are going to play the last game of today. No, well, that's not true, of course. It's not the last game. It will be the last game before we go into the evening here in Montreal. It will be the game Kambada versus Water. Two teams fighting for the top contender here. Let's see how they will be playing each other today. Yesterday, it was an exciting match. Kambada was the one coming out on top there with a 4-2 victory. So let's see how they will do today. Had a lot of practice games already, so it's going to be interesting to see what they have learned. So we had to get an assistant referee. The team coaches have wished the other one good luck, and now we have started this game. And immediately we going into a high-paced action game. It's Kambada on the ball, trying to find their way across the field, but they lost the ball, and eventually it went over the line. It will be a goal kick here for Cyan. Water playing with cyan colored numbers and Kambada playing with the magenta numbers. It's Water here for the goal kick, and not a great accepting of the ball, but still there was pushing called here by the ref for Team Kambada, and a free kick was now awarded to team from China, Team Water. Water here with the ball, trying to find the room to pass this defender. And will there be a card? No, no card yet. Free kick, I think, again for a free kick for Water. Again, pushing here from the Kambada team. Again, Water here with a free kick. This time good control of the ball, and now again a hard tackle here from Kambada. The ref lets them play now, and it is Kambada here who takes control of the ball. Will they be able to find an opening here on the left side of the field? Shielding the ball, now passing the ball, good accepting. Again a pass, no shielding, trying to find that opening. Will they be able to pass number 5? Yes, good accepting. Oh, great play here. Still the defense of Water is very fast. It's difficult to pass this defensive play of Water, and then due to bad control the ball is being lost and going over the side. No, it's going over the line at the back. Goal kick here for Team Water. Goal kick has been taken. Good control here of Team Water, now looking for that attack going over the right side. But then a little hesitation, and it's Kambada with the tackle. Again a tackle here from Kambada. When will the ref again a tackle here from Kambada? What will the ref do? Now blowing his whistle. Will he blame it on Water or will he blame it on Kambada? Ball not rolling is being called here. So that would mean the ball is going to the team from Portugal. Here the free kick is taken, not a great control, a little tackle, but it's still Kambada here with the ball. Going over the left side, trying to find that opening through the defense of Water. Can they find that opening? Number 4 wide open. Can he accept? He can accept, but defensive Water already positioned properly, so no open shot here. and it's the team Water who can control the ball the best, and now trying to set up an attack. No, it's Kambata again here with the ball. No pass, and the ball is going over the line. No correct pass given, nobody to be able to accept that pass, and it's now a ball for the team from Portugal. It's a really good position here, maybe be able to kick it from this point on, and will they kick it? No, they're trying to get closer to the goal, shielding the ball from the defense, and then they try to kick it on the goal, but the defense of Water positioned correctly, and the ball is deflected over the line. Kambata now getting a new shot here. Same position, throw in again. Will they be able to make more out of it this time? And a hard tackle here on one of the robots, and now they're trying to go over the other side. Will they be able to do it? All the way over to the other side of the field. It's on the midline now, in the circle, trying to fight for the ball. Here in the circle, they're trying to fight, and who gets control of the ball? Nobody gets good control of the ball, and then eventually it goes over the line. Both teams struggling for the ball, not able to get good control. Water going over the high kick here by Water, but deflected. Going over the left side, completely close to the line. And there's a throw in for Team Water. Again, a position where they can be very dangerous. So the goal has to be repositioned here. Even shifted a little. It will be a goal kick here for the team from Kambata, and now they can go and set up an attack over the right side or over the left side. They have to decide. Will they be able to pass the very fast defense of Team Water? Shielding the ball here, and now a pass to the midpoint. Oh, great accepting of the ball here. Now trying to find a new player to pass the ball to, and then he loses the ball. Gets re-control of the ball, now looking to get that pass. There is the pass, there's an acceptance, shoot. Will he shoot? No, doesn't trust himself to shoot, and then it's the defense of Water diving onto number 5, and that's of course not allowed. One player from each team is allowed on the ball. So now we of course have a very dangerous situation here for Team Water, because this is almost like a penalty in the meat soccer, as Lieven calls it. How will they play? Will they pass again? Oh, bad control, but again the second attempt they get control, and it is a goalie from Team Water who saves. Score 0-0 with halfway through the first half, and these teams are really going the distance. I think each goal will be very valuable in this match. So throw in here for Team from Water, and then oh, the goalie saves. Will the ball be kept in play? Ref diving over the boarding here. Yeah, if you want your free to be safe, you have to wear the wooden clocks. Kambata on the ball. Passing all the way over to the other side of the field. And a good accepting of the ball. Now trying to shield from defenders. Open, completely open. They have to move forward now. Still don't trust themselves. While all the other players from Water. And there's the goal, the first goal for Kambata. all the other players for Team Water went a little out of the way. Something with localization. So yeah, without the defense, you can try to take that shot. And if they do take that shot, they do know how to score the ball. So 1-0 here for the Portuguese team. Again, kickoff been taken and a fast shot on the goal, but it is the defense of Kambara who makes it a difficult shot, and one of their own teammates is hit. Eventually, it's the team from China who moves the ball over the field, over the line. Kambara on the ball. Long pass to the other side of the field. Well, that worked great just now, so will it work again? Now the defense of Team Water is in position, so they have to find a way around that. Will they do it with this pass? Three defending players from Water trying to keep it away, and then a shot at the goal, and the goalie saves. Great save here by the goalie from Team Water. A throw in for the team from Kambara. And now will they, well, a lot of defense here. Oh, and a great maneuver here by Kambara, distracting some of the players from Water. Only 2 defenders left. Now the third one is getting back in position, but it's Water who got the ball and passed it over to the other side of the field. And now it's Kambara back in control, defending greatly, and now trying to set up an attack. Great move, great pass, and it's again the fast play of Water defending this attack from Kambara perfectly, pushing them all the way back to their own half. And it's one of the Water robots now taking control of the ball. No, still no control here. It's Kambara trying to defend this correctly, but 2 players on the ball, so that means free kick here for Team Water, and that's a very dangerous position. So this, I think, should be the 1-to-1, because from this point, Water is not prone to miss the goal. How will they play? 1, 2. Oh, great defense here from the Kambara player. Number 4, great save. So Water from a somewhat less dangerous spot for Kambara, but still dangerous enough. On the side here of the field, can they score from this point? Driving with the ball, getting close to the goal, but then it's Kambara defending perfect. Wow, what a great move here. Just doing enough to have to make sure that the Water robot is losing control of the ball, and slowly but surely they are being pushed back here.
Can people clear the area, please? Can you move away from any smoke as quickly as you can, please? Just move away to the other end of the building. Thank you.
I'm not sure if you could hear that, but there's something burning again somewhere in the venue. And there is the goal from Team Water. I was distracted a little, but there was a great maneuver over the left side of the field by Team Water, and the fast play gave them a way open, and they made sure that they equaled the score before this first half was played. And I'm not sure if you can hear all the noise around me, but people are looking where the smoke is coming from. Something is burning here, we're not sure where, but as long as I don't see smoke, I'll just keep talking. And oh, what a great move here. And yeah, well, that's not allowed, of course. That was an illegal attack. You are not allowed as a defending player or an attacking player to go inside the direct goal area. It's the smallest rectangle right in front of the goal. So it will be a goal kick here for Kambada after this move. Well, maybe a free kick is better. And a long pass here over the field. It's accepted. No, now in trying to fight for control of the ball, it's both Water. Water gets the control, passing the ball back to the other half. Who will get control? Ball free in the play. No, it's still Water with the ball. Good pass and not great accepting, but still they are here in the scoring position, and it's the defending player of Kambada trying to. And oh, they did try to take the shot, but the angle was very small, and they kicked the ball in front of the goal.
Keep moving down the room, please. Keep moving.
It's a illegal attack was called by the by the ref, and now also the referee is asking, should we evacuate, because they keep telling us all to move away from the fire or the smoke, but as long as I see there's nothing, and the ref does call halftime just in case. So halftime for now here. Yeah. Oh. So score was 1-1. It's halftime. It's a very, very exciting game, and I'm really excited about the second half and how they will continue on playing. Yeah, so I don't see smoke, I don't smell smoke, I also don't see fire. I'm looking around myself, there are a lot of people asking the same questions, looking around. But yeah, I think yeah, we'll just stay online. You'll have your cameras here online, and you also don't see any smoke. We're just waiting to see what's the matter. So the message that's being called around on the intercom is that we should move away from the smoke, but I don't see smoke, and that people should keep moving down the room. But I think, but not sure, of course, that it's in a different part of the building, and the intercom is being transmitted all over the building. So for now, let's just wait and see. As long as I don't see any running people, I can just sit here and talk to you.
Robo-Soccer Junior participants, please go out into the outside hall. Robo-Soccer Junior participants, please head outside into the outside hall immediately. Thank you. Again, please, Robo-Soccer Junior participants, please head outside into the entrance hall.
Okay.
You may use the exit doors through Robot Soccer.
Okay, so I think we're now told to actually go to the main hall. Let me just for now leave this stream. I'll keep it running. So as soon as we'll be back, the half will start, and I'll be here as well. Yeah, so sorry about this, but it's been a very hectic and interesting day.
All
so
Robo-Soccer Junior participants, please head out into the entrance hall.
I think it's mainly about the junior participants at this moment, but still,
on your way out.
it's really unclear what it's all about.
Only junior.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dat maakt de mensen wel bang, ja. Als je allemaal dan gekkeling met zijn.
Ik wel nog.
Ligt hier even.
Ah! And we are back with the game. Right on time, as promised. Second half of the match still 1-1 for Kambada versus Water, and it's I think it's Team Kambada here on the ball, trying to find that first goal of the second half. And then the ball went over the line here at the lower side of the screen. Now somebody is tangling here with our network cables, and I'm getting very nervous. But it seems that everything is still correct, and then it's Kambada with a long shot on the post. And that ball, oh, that wasn't, yeah. I think the idea was to intercept the ball, but then it was deflected over the line, and now they give it away to Kambada, and they can try to retry that last attack, because it looked very good. And the ball here at the top of the screen, good accepting and then shielding the ball, losing it however. And it's now Team Water with the ball over the edge of the field. Still ball in play, but they have to pass, and I think ball holding. Yeah, ball holding. Free kick here for Kambada, since there was ball holding by the Chinese Team Water. The ball has to roll in a natural way to simulate the dribbling of a human player. As soon as the ball is slided over the field without rolling, then the ref calls ball holding. And now Kambada trying to find here the opening. They are on the correct side of the field. Can they find also a way around the defense of Team Water? Strong defense in the first half, still strong defense here in the second half, and they did try to make a pass, but the defense took control of the ball. Yes, going over the left side. Good defense here by Team Water, good defense. Will they be able to pass the ball to the other side of the field to set up their attack? Yes, they will. And it's Kambada with a good defensive deflective move, but still they now give the ball to Team China, and a kickoff here on the side. Ooh, a lot of bumping into each other here. And it's Team Water waiting for Team Water to pass the ball. There it is. Ooh, a lot of team players here on the ball, and now ref lets them keep playing. Pushing is called for Team Water. So this is a very interesting position for Kambada. Let's see if they can find a quick way over to the other side of the field, close to the side, to the middle line, and we know that as soon as they pass, they can shoot and score. They have shown it in the previous match. A long pass over the field, is it accepted? No, not good. No good acceptance here, and it is China who is working the ball back to the other side of the field, now trying for the attack. And again, the ref called 3 meters. Not sure what was meant by that, but I think, yeah, there was no pass when moving over the line. And they have to find that pass before they can actually engage into attacking. And now it's up to Kambada to pass the ball. Long pass over the line. Yeah, great accepting, and now shielding the ball from the defense. Will they be able to? No, Team China, Team Water got control of the ball. A little bump here and there, but still it seemed okay to me. Free kick for Team Water. And a very small, weak shot, but still control of the ball now for China, trying to find a way past the defense over the left side of the field. But it's the defense of Kambada, a really strong defensive play today, and they are going right, yeah, almost into the players. Normally they are a little more reluctant to fight this close up, but I guess against Team Water they will try and find that confrontation. And thus far it has helped them with 1 goal for them and 1 goal against them. Will there be a second goal for them right now? Trying to find here the opening over the right side, over the left side. Pass the ball, great pass, yes. Ah, they are so fast, these robots of Team Water. And a dirty tackle and defensive play of Team Water is making sure that there is no good attempt of shooting at the goal. Still ball in play, Kambada trying over the left side. And great defense play. Ball is now in control. No control of the ball. It's again Kambada with the ball here. Pass back to the middle line and now trying to Oh, what a great move, but just a little too slow. Oh, but that could have been a great move here. It looks very smoothly. And now it's back up to Team Water to try to attack Team Kambada. Oh, very low. Wow, great pass here through all the defensive players of Team Water, and now Kambada here going over the right side, no, over the left side I should say, to pass the other defenders. Will they be able to? Yes, they will. Now I have to pass the ball. There's the pass. Good acceptance. Oh, and they did try to shoot at the goal, but the defensive play of Water does not falter for a second here. And going through the chat, I see that it's Matthijs Schouten who is letting me know the exact ruling on the 3-meter penalty that was just given. And you are not allowed to drive more than 3 meters with a ball. You have to pass after that, and that's probably what happened. Thank you, Matthijs, for that correction there. There's also a question from Mahmoud El Sharawi. I hope I pronounced that correct. Are all the robots identical? Is it only the software that differs? No, it's an open platform, so everything, hardware and software, is built from scratch by the teams. While Kambada here from a corner gets in a pretty good position, and that's the goal for Kambada, 2-1. No, it's actually that the hardware and software is all built by the teams themselves. They can choose the components, and also they code everything themselves. There has been a company that made on how do you say, a more economic version of the Tech United Turtle. That's the name of the robot that they use, and they sold that to ASML and to another company in Eindhoven, VDL, and they both created teams from that starting point, so to speak. But you are allowed to change hardware, and of course all the software on that robot has to be coded by the teams. So. Even though there are similarities, it's a free choice for all teams. Of course, there are rules and limitations. The height is fixed, the width, and all the other dimensions like weight, they're all fixed. Of course, you can put on very large, heavy engines to drive really fast, but you need a lot of battery power, and you can only change batteries in the brakes. So. A penalty here is called a penalty for the Kambada team. Now, not sure what happened there, but penalty for Kambada. Let's see if they actually did manage to improve their penalties, and they did. Uh-oh, that's a bad for both. Of course, in the European Open, it was the finals, Tech United versus Kambada, where penalties were the decisive factor, and it was Kambada who failed with the penalties. And Bernardo, he told us that he was working on the penalties, and it seems that, well, they work a lot better. Now up to Team Water. To see if they can equalize the score again, but very quick control of the ball here for Kambada, trying to find a new way through those defensive players, and not sure, but I think there's still 4 players on the field for Team Water, but 2 are standing very still at the moment. Kambara here with the kick in. Very long pass. Great way here, great interception by Team Water. Throw in for Magenta. Throw in for Team Kambara. Again, a long pass will be accepted correctly. Seems not to be accepted correctly, and it's Team China who then struggles with the ball and doesn't get control at first attempt, but the second attempt it does, and then it passes the ball over to the Kambara player. Well, thank you for that. And then has to correct his mistake, does that in a great fashion. And it's still Kambara here who is doing a little sloppy defense, but still it works out for them. Ball possessions going back and forth between these teams. Will they be able to get the ball out of this dangerous area? Kambara has given control of the ball back to China. Will they find that opening to try to shoot at the goal? And then there's a whistle for pushing by the ref.
All junior sub-leagues return to their stations now, slowly. Thank you. Junior teams return to their stations.
I think all fire problems have been solved here, so nobody got burned. And a nice attempt here, but the defense of Kambara made sure that there wasn't any real danger. Still China here in control of the ball, trying. Oh, then it's... I think there was control for Kambara, but the Chinese robot kept pushing into the robot, so now it's a free kick here for Kambara. Let's see how they manage. Again, a long pass and not the greatest acceptance, but still they have ball control, trying to kick at the goal, but it's about the quick play of the Chinese robots that always prevent these type of kicks, and we also have seen it against the Tech United game, where Water was always positioned very fast. Still 3-1 for Kambara, which is a very, very good score, and it seems that both teams are very equal. This Kambara had a little more luck, even with the penalty, and there is even the 4th goal. Yes, great shot here from a long distance over the sideline. It's here Kambara again, great way, can he shoot? Shoot! He should shoot now, he waits too long. China's team was a little distracted and didn't move quite that fast with the position, but because he waited too long to shoot the ball, eventually there was no great way to shoot at the goal. Now giving the ball away to Team China a little easy, but still they have to finish it off. Can they manage to give an attack? No. And the ball again over the sideline. Game almost played here to the end. It's 4-1. With a final throw in for Team Water. Small pass, and now some collisions on the field. And can they take control of the ball? I think they're They don't. Strange behavior here. No team member wants to take the ball, so it's the robot from Kambara trying, but still no robot here who will take the ball, and then eventually it's Kambara who takes the ball. Can he turn and shoot one last time? Trying over the left, trying over the right, and a pass here to number 5 for Kambara, and great speed of China. Quick defensive position, and the ball's going over the line, and that probably is the end of this match. 4-1 for Kambara. What a great score and a great match to watch. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that match as much as I did. It was nice to see how these teams are doing compared to each other, and let's wait and see how they are playing tomorrow to see how they can improve. So, looking back at the scores, it was Tech United who won from Water 3-2, and now Kambara 4-1. And it was Kambara who won from Tech United 3-1. So it seems that Kambara has taken the top spot in this tournament today with some great plays. Really impressed by what they are showing, and yeah, let's see what they can bring tomorrow, if they can continue this win streak or not. So there will be another Kambara game coming up against, I think they're playing Nubot. Let me check that just quickly. I have the schedule right here. So next is Kambara versus Newbot, exactly, and then the last game of the day will be Tech United versus the Falcons. It's probably getting very late in Europe, but still, for the people watching right now, I hope you have enjoyed the game. Please leave a comment about the quality of the audio and the video. And if you have any other tips for us, don't hesitate to give those to us. For the people who are going to sleep now in the morning, you will find all the compilation videos of the matches for today, even the ones we missed this morning due to the bad internet connection. So tomorrow, new chances for all the teams. And while we are going to watch the last 2 games, I think I'll take a little break right now. So